at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in America. If you're overseas, that would be look for New York State, and that'll be my time because it'll be at 2 p.m. at my time. I don't know what your time is going to be. I'm going to show you how to make a Spanish bar cake. Now, you can use half this recipe and make it an 8 by 8, or you can make the full recipe, which makes a 9 by 13, or you can sit there and do 2 cake pans and make it a layer cake. So it's very versatile, the Spanish bar cake. All right, you're going to need raisins. You're going to need shortening and butter. You're going to need sugar. You're going to need baking soda. You're going to need flour, all-purpose flour, though if you want to make it the way I'm going to make it. Hi, Popeye, and good morning. I'm going to be using some whole wheat in mine as well, so if you want to make yours more nutritious, make sure you buy some whole wheat as well as have all-purpose flour. You need cloves. You're going to need cinnamon. You're going to need nutmeg. You're going to need allspice. Yeah. You're going to need salt. You're going to need eggs. And you're going to need walnuts. Another thing is that you're going to have to take your butter and your eggs and the whole wheat flour, because I keep mine in the freezer, has to be room temperature. If the things are not room. This is for Wednesday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Eric. We're going to be making a Spanish bar cake. All right. You will also need confectionery sugar, more butter, vanilla, and milk for the frosting. All right, so we're going to need a lot. Hi, Popeye Range. Good morning, everybody. All right, so that's what we're going to need. We're also going to be using, I haven't decided if I'm going to make a layer cake out of it or a 9 by 13. I'm still thinking about that. But you're going to need a 9 by 13 inch pan or a set of cake pans, or if you cut it in half, an 8 by 8, like I said. You're going to need wax paper as well. You're going to need a spatula, because you're going to learn to fold without overdoing it, because a lot of people overdo things, and when you do that, you end up pushing the air out. So there's steps that you go through. So this is a little bit like baking, but it's easy enough. Good morning. Oh, from Maine, my girlfriend. I'm hoping to go see her in a couple of months, so I should be up in Maine, I hope, by then. So you're going to need all of that as well. You'll need bowls as well. You'll need measuring spoons. You also need liquid and dry measuring cups to make this. And this is going to be baked. So if you don't have an oven, don't make this unless you have a place you can bake it. Okay? So that is pretty much it that we're going to need. If you have a hand mixer, let's see, should we use a hand mixer for the... No, I don't think we need a hand mixer. Okay? So that is what... You're also going to need a rack for this to cool, because you cannot frost a cake. You cannot do anything until it's cool. Another thing is it's got to cool in the pan a little bit before we take it out, because remember, it's still at a dough state. So if you're using cake pans, you're going to have to sit there and let it rest a good 10 minutes. And we're also going to have to flip this out on a rack. So remember that as well. So you're going to need a rack as well so it can cool. And a rack has it where air can go all the way around it so it can cool. And we're going to have to wait for this to cool before we can even frost it. Now, if you get really courageous and you want a 9 by 13 and you want to make it a 3-layer cake that looks like a loaf pan, you can. That's usually how you buy them in the store. But I have the recipe. I'm just going to make mine a little more nutritious than what they have here. So if you wish to do that, buy whole wheat flour. Make sure you keep it in the refrigerator or the freezer so it can sit there and stay fresh. Other than that, it will not. So that's what we're going to be doing. A Spanish bar cake, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in America, which is where New York State is, and that's where I will be. Okay? So I think I've given you everything that we need, and we will be making this. You will also learn how to line pans, which a lot of people don't do today, but this is an old recipe, so we have to do it the old way. All right. There's no liquor in it, guys. Sorry. Okay. So listen, that's it. I got to finish putting my shopping list together, but I just found that, listen to this. I have blue cheese, but I'm going to buy some limes and an avocado, and I'm going to make an avocado blue cheese spread on hamburgers. We're thinking about it right now. I told my son, he said, "Oh God, that sounds good, Mommy." I said, "I know it does, doesn't it?" So we're going to be doing that, making hamburgers sometime during this week as well. Today we are taking the chili that I made a couple of days ago. We had leftover, so I'm going to buy Frank's. I'm going to do some Frank's and buy extra large buns so we can pack it in. So we're going to have chili dogs, and I have extra cheddar cheese in the house, so we'll be putting cheddar cheese on that. So that's what we'll be having later. Yes, Popeye, I am old school. Arto? Okay, so listen, I want all of you to take care. I hope to get in time because I'm doing my taxes, which takes time to do. I was waiting for a stupid paper to come in, and then I got, "Oh, don't worry, we don't have to send that anymore to you." I said, "Well, that's fine. I've been waiting all this time for them." Yes, Ben, it is going to be good. It's been sitting in the refrigerator, so when I come in, I look forward of heating it up. I have to pack a lunch with this as well, so what I'll do is I'll make sure the chili is separated. The cheese is separated, but I'll definitely have the Franks already cooked and the buns different. Ray, you must be talking about yourself. So please leave us and have a great day. Okay, so listen, all of you take care. I am going to sit there and finish my shopping list up, which I have to do. And I'll see you later when I come in. Hope I get in early. Okay? What kind? What brand of hot? I don't know yet. I wouldn't have any idea. We don't eat Frank's often, so I'll go and read all the packages and see the one that has the least amount, knowing me, the least amount that of chemicals I can find in it, because we don't have them very often. So it's, one of those things. So I'm sorry, Nemesis, I can't tell you that till I come back. But you'll find out. Just look for me. I hope to be in by 9 o'clock. If I can come in early, it'll be better. But by 9 o'clock, I'm going to be racing, trying to get everything done so I can get the lunches packed up. Miguel, there are always people like that. Grady? Yeah, we're talking about what's coming up Wednesday at 2. Come cook with me. You're welcome, Nia. Shen? Never made a gingerbread house for Christmas. Never in my life. All right, so listen, all of you take care. I will be back because we're going to have chili dogs, okay? So I'll see you then. I'm hoping at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, but I might be late. If you've subscribed or joined, you'll hear the bang, and then you can see, and we'll find out what kind of Franks I'm going to find that'll be good for us, okay? So take care. Bye-bye.